Is this thing on? Hello. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Earth Signs and Eye Rolls. My name is Makayla, and I'm a Taurus sun.
My name is McKenzie, and I am a Capricorn rising Taurus moon.
And this is the 5th episode.
Second video episode.
Yes. You guys, if you are not tuned in to the YouTube and you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple,
Get with the program.
hang it up. Turn it off and go watch the video and then come back and listen to the audio.
Right. Just so you don't miss anything.
Exactly.
Because it gets juicy here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we've come a long way.
Right.
Our setup.
Yeah, like
we are in deep development right now.
this is the development
It's
phase.
something different literally every time.
Mm-hmm. And we thought it would just be a little bit more intimate if we just did it from home.
Right. And cheaper.
Exactly. And cheaper. I didn't want to say that, but
Gotta be honest and real.
transparent.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. So we're finally done talking about Janet. I'm
Finally.
so happy. So
happy. We know y'all love the mess.
Mhm.
But honestly, that shit is exhausting. Even just talking about it.
I couldn't do
Even
it.
just reminiscing. Then Janet's bringing up old people and old issues.
Mhm. Let's talk about how we got hit with a cease and desist. Well, we didn't get hit with the cease and desist, but bitches are threatening to sue. How you gonna sue for defamation if you did it? Make it make sense.
It doesn't make sense, actually. And that's not even how that works.
Right.
But
Anyway.
whatever. I just want to say it's a great week to be a Gemini. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. We have the same birthday.
Really?
June 17th.
Okay.
Don't love him like that, not gonna lie. I'm definitely not a Kendrick stan, but I'm just so happy to see that fucking evil ass vibration in his lashes.
I could care less about either one of them, to be honest. Like, if I'm just being real, I don't care about either of you.
They're both going to hell.
Yeah, and then, like, I didn't really even listen to his last album, but I didn't like how he just kept dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah.
What was that about? What was the reasoning behind that?
Supposedly it was supposed to be like, I guess him expressing how he used to be ignorant, so how he would,
So he
use
drops
word
the
in the
F-bomb.
past, right? I don't really get the connection, but it was supposed to be something.
That's just like a white person saying, I'm not racist no more.
Right. I used to say nigga, but I don't say nigga anymore.
Right.
I used to say nigga. Now let me write a whole song showing you how I used to say nigga on the regular.
But then I don't get. Okay, so I have not been keeping up with the disses, but that last diss,
It was good.
I think it was just a beat for me because I was busting a little move, like Crip walking in the bathroom, like okay.
That actually,
It was cute.
No, he ate that.
It was cute.
He ate that. And I feel like he knew that, like I feel like he got what he needed to get off his chest at first with like his first couple of disses. Those were more like his style. Then he was like, people were talking shit about it being boring and shit. He was like, I can do both. Because he's a Gemini. The duality of man. He can do both. And do both better. Like,
But you know what I didn't like though? I didn't like how he was trying to call out Drake for being a bisexual. What is it? A biracial. I didn't like how he was trying to call him out for being biracial and saying the N-word when his wife is also a biracial woman who says the N-word.
She's biracial.
She looking. Doesn't she say the N-word?
Somebody
though?
fact check that. I've never heard her speak. I didn't even know who she was until
in his last album when he was doing that back and forth with the woman. I think that was his wife, right?
Taylor Page though? That wasn't his wife.
That was Taylor Page?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? The girl from Hit the Floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
wasn't she in the video too?
she probably say it. So
Yeah. She looks.
But how can you well, it would be different if it was like J. Cole or something who brands himself on being like pro-black and like
but
for the people, but then goes to date and marry someone who it just doesn't represent the people that you're advocating for. I don't understand it. But okay. You're in the clear for now. And honestly, I don't care who it was. It could have been Amy Schumer who's dissing Drake. I hate Drake that much. Like, I hate him that much.
I don't know. They was like, oh, this beef getting uglier than Amy Schumer. Actually, it's not.
Nothing is uglier than Amy Schumer.
It doesn't get that ugly. Literally. It's quite literally not possible. Somebody could die and it still wouldn't be as ugly as that bitch. Like, no. That was lame though. And then the Real Woman bar. I don't feel like that was like directed towards trans women.
I didn't even hear it. Was that on the last disc?
It was Meet the Grams, I want to say. Mm-hmm. But I could be 100% wrong. I don't even know. But he was like, I hate the women you date. Or, I don't know. Not I hate the women you date. Something about the women you date, they think they're real women. Like, what the hell is that about? Because what do the women he dates have to do with him being insane? Like, leave them out of it, please. Leave Millie Bobby Brown out of it. What did she do?
And then he said something about Drake having a daughter.
Supposedly there was a rumor about that like 9 years ago that he had a daughter and it just kind of
went under the rug.
Damn. I would believe it. Like
I would not be surprised.
How old was Adonis when we found out about him? He was like young.
Yeah, like what, 2?
Right.
Younger than that, maybe.
You had a baby for that long. You had a baby forever.
Yeah. To be honest. Then he went on to say that, actually, I fed you the information. Sounds like a lying ass nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
I fed you the information is crazy. Like, no,
he's so funny.
But it's also like, I feel like Kendrick didn't even have to look for that info. As soon as he started dissing Drake, Twitter was like, Twitter was like, here you go.
Yeah.
Use this, please. Call him a pedophile, please. And he was like, okay.
But let's talk about how Megan
kicked it off.
She kicked it off. Like,
talk about a mother, a mom.
BBL Drizzy.
That is too good. They were like, how do you even like make a fake sample like that?
So, like, okay, wait.
Too good.
Who do you think was in the booth saying BBL
But he was
Drizzy?
being homophobic too on the TL. Metro Boomin. Calling Drake zesty and talking about him painting.
That's never the drag that you guys think it is. Calling somebody zesty.
What does that mean?
Come for him for being a pedophile. Come on now.
Right. Then he was like, it's a whole bunch of stuff, or it's a whole reason that we fell out, but I'm not going to bring that to the TL because I'm going to spare the both of us. Like, oh, so you know he's a weirdo. You just don't want to say it. Like, we're not trying to hear all that shit.
Coward.
We're not trying to do that. Exactly. Pussy.
No, when he dropped that picture of him in the booth, it was the funniest shit ever. Like, the producer
last year. That was from him recording for a Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
But he dropped it on purpose. Like,
that shit was so funny. I'm like, what is he about to say?
No, he ate that though. Like Drake said, go make some beats. He was like, okay, actually, you're right. I am gonna go make some beats. Yeah.
I can just imagine somebody in the booth saying BBL Drizzy though. Like, it's so funny. Yes.
No, like,
he ate that though.
I want to know how is this gonna end? Like,
you think the Drake tower or the little bubble he's built is gonna finally get popped?
I really hope so.
Cause listen, I've been a Drake hater since I can't even remember.
I think once he started picking on Megan, I was like, or once he took Tory's side, I was like, okay, you're weird as fuck. But honestly, even before that, I was like, he's kind of a loser.
He's kind of weird.
And then like the more stuff we heard about him, I was like, oh yeah.
For me, I think it started. I think it started when people started noticing that he has weird relationships with minors.
Yeah.
Like, why are you texting a 14-year-old?
Yeah.
Was she 14? 14, 15, 16, 17? It doesn't matter. She's a minor. And you're like 30.
Right. She's on an interview talking about we text all the time.
Why?
What the hell are y'all talking about? Like, what?
Yeah.
Very, very weird.
I don't like
They
that.
say when he rented out that whole restaurant for that girl, and she was like 18. It was her 18th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is going on? Where are the parents? Mm-hmm. And then he has a Leah tattooed on him. Like, yeah, I bet you would have loved that dirty ass nigga. Like, you're weird. I don't know. He's
very strange.
very strange. And even in his relationship with women, like
Period.
like the way you're obsessed with Rihanna, you need to talk to that lady. Like, go see that lady and sit on her couch.
And it didn't make any sense because it's like, you're Drake, multi-millionaire.
You literally leaked your nudes. Your dick is big. Why are you doing this?
Why are you single?
Why are you doing this?
For me, it's like, why are you single? You're an attractive man. You're rich. I mean, he's not ugly. He's not ugly though. And he's rich on top of that. Why?
You're Drake.
Right, you're Drake. You're literally Drake. You've had all of these beautiful, beautiful women
throw themselves at
something has to be wrong with you.
He's the problem for sure.
Definitely. What's his sign?
It's him. I think he's a Scorpio, but they've been saying that he has like Libra placements. Scorpio with Libra placements.
Scorpio, you lost twice. You lost double homicide. Double homicide.
It's bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible for you.
Actually,
I don't know. I want to know. I just want to see how it plays out. Like, I'm very excited.
Kendrick is definitely going to come out on top.
Yeah. I don't think he's done either.
I don't care for
at least like 2 more.
At least 2 more. I do not care for the little man, but he's coming out on top.
No, I was arguing with this dude about J. Cole and how he like kind of stepped out, and I feel like he was very pussy for that. Like, even though it's getting real ugly,
he would never
you're
win.
A bitch. Sorry, like, you're a bitch. If you know you're not gonna win, shut the hell up. Like, why are you even trying with these niggas if you know you're not actually about that?
Did he actually even try anything? I don't even think he did anything.
Past verse that came to like
really
Kendrick. I can't remember.
I thought he was just like guilty by association. I thought it was one of those types of things, like he was on the song, or he was like in that little, hierarchy of men, and so Kendrick was just like, "Fuck the big 3, it's just me." Yeah. Like, I just took it as like. Well, even also, I don't know.
He replied though, like you replied.
Did he?
Didn't he come out with the song?
Oh,
and then he like
did.
took it back.
He did.
Don't be a bitch. Like, don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
If you felt like that,
he's like, "Oh, my bad."
No, literally.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. But I guess that's just like the 2 ends of the biracial spectrum. You're a bitch, or you're like trying hard until the death of you. Everybody say thank you, Megan Thee Stallion, though.
Thank you, Megan Thee Stallion. Thank you, Megan Thee Stallion. Thank you, Megan Thee Stallion. Thank you.
Couldn't have done it without you. Like,
these niggas could not have done it without you. You were the blueprint. You were.
And that hashtag, that lady is also on her downfall. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how many times she says that damn tour is sold out. She's done.
Is she still on tour?
I don't know. She was at the Met Gala though.
Oh, I didn't like it.
I just feel like we've seen that before. Like, I didn't think she looked bad though. I think she looked cute.
No, she looked stunning.
It
but
was very boring.
No, it was. I didn't really like the because the theme is what, Garden of Time, and why is everybody wearing flowers? I don't get that.
We're not that creative. Tyla, she ate.
Yeah, that was cute. That was cute.
There was a lot of good ones. That one was very just like, okay, cute.
Next.
Yeah, no, she's done for. Thank you again, Megan. Shout out to you. Love you. Like, I'm so over her ass.
I think I've been over Nicki Minaj since Queen.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was so excited for that album. And I think shortly after that album is when we found out that she was dating that man.
Right.
Jort man. Yeah.
That was shortly after. It was like either shortly after or like right before.
Yeah.
Which was probably planned. But
she couldn't have chosen a worse time though.
That album disappointed me so bad I haven't looked at her the same since.
She should have released that news after the Motorsport verse. That was a good verse. You didn't like that verse?
But that was like during her Cardi beef.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was doing a lot of really good features at that time, though.
She was going crazy. I feel like every feature that she released
she had a good
from that
run.
time, I have memorized. Like, no. She has a song with the baby, and I can't stand his Neanderthal ass, but It was so good. Like, that verse was magical. Like, she lost it though. It's gone. I don't know where it went. She beefing with Ice Spice, Jatavia.
Is she?
Listen, there have been like tweets where like, and it's always the stands. Like, it's always the stands, and then like one of them likes one of their tweets. So I guess Jatavia liked the tweet where one of the stands was saying how she never did anything to Nikki, and for Nikki to act some type of way towards her, blah blah blah. But she liked it.
Ooh, Nikki gonna get you.
And she was talking about Ice Spice and that little app that she always be on.
Ooh, what'd she say?
Again, I don't I don't know. Like, I just be scrolling and taking little pieces of info, but
Not tuned in.
yeah, I'm not that tuned in because I know that bitch is crashing the fuck out on a regular basis.
Well, let me keep it cute because I don't want to upset any barbs. Actually, I don't
want to upset all the barbs.
Yeah, like
Especially Jerry.
he gonna get you. Okay, I feel like the segment is getting a little long. How long have we been recording? It's only been 17 minutes.
Damn. 17?
Mm-hmm.
That is a little long.
Okay, well, let's now get into the next segment, which is we're gonna be playing a game. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
We were supposed to get the game. We're Not Really Strangers Friend Edition, but we ended up finding some questions. Actually, I don't know if these questions are in the game, but somebody leaked it on Quizlet. So we're just going to go from there.
Shout out to Quizlet.
Shout out to y'all. Okay, I'm going to start off. So the first question is, do you think I've ever been in love?
I would hope not, but probably yes.
Probably yes.
I think so.
No, I've thought I was in love before. I don't think I've ever truly been in love.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Never done that.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Never felt that.
Mm-mm.
Okay. What do you think the hardest part about dating me would be?
I feel like the hardest part about dating you is not knowing where they stand in the relationship. Like your partner not ever knowing how you feel about them truly. And it's like, yeah. And I think they would feel the love, they would know, but they would probably never know when they annoy you. Or they would never know when you feel a certain type of way. And I think it's because like in order to know you, but in order to stick around in your life, they have to know you. And I feel like I know you and I know like your mannerisms and your behavior. So I can tell when it's time, or I can just tell how you're feeling without you even have to tell me. And I feel like you don't really normally tell me how you feel. I just have to know, you know?
Yeah.
I just have to I just need to know. And I'm really good with reading you now. And whoever's with
That
you.
is so funny, actually.
And I think your partner has to be able to read you really well. And I think that's the hardest part.
I think that's why I'm single.
That wasn't a drag, though. That was not a drag.
No, it didn't feel like a drag. That's real. I think I'm always like dealing with my emotions internally. I don't even try to do it. It's just like a natural. I don't like to make my problems everybody else's.
Yeah,
problems.
and like, I think that's where it comes from.
Yeah, I don't know when to stop though. Like, I don't know when to turn it up.
Okay. Do you ever? I don't like this question. Why is it about love? Do you ever think I've had my heart broken?
Yeah, I feel like multiple times though. I feel like heartbreaks are so like they happen so much more often than you think. Not even just romantic. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, a few times.
Mm-hmm.
People just disappoint me.
Yeah. And I feel like you go out to bat for people a lot, and I feel like it doesn't always get reciprocated.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is a big disappointment. Ooh, what do you recommend I should let go of? Don't say weed, because I'm not doing it.
I was gonna say weed. I don't think that's really a problem. You don't really make smoking a problem for you. I think that you should let go of. I don't know. What?
Right, I don't be doing shit.
Like, there's nothing I feel like you do negatively that just affects anything to a degree to where you should stop doing it.
Especially since I moved out, like I've been pretty responsible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Period. Capricorn team taking care of business.
Okay. What do you think I'd splurge on?
So many things. So many things. Off the top of my head, though, I'd probably say a wig, a good wig, a good outfit, like a brand new outfit too, head to toe, like accessories, shoes, eyelashes, makeup. Yeah, honestly, the same shit that I was splurged on. Like, don't let us go to the store together.
But a good wig, though, a good wig. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what you look like, what you dress like, if you have a good wig on. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Like, neck up, you're taking it.
Right.
These are all
asking about me?
Yes. Let me see. I'll just switch it though. What is my most defining characteristic? I actually want to know. I have no idea.
Your most defining characteristic. What is this in terms of? Like, in terms of what? Like, overall personality?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, like...
Characteristic. Something that you do?
Or just, like... Because if I was to answer it about you, I would probably just... Yeah.
Right. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, I would think about just like when I think of you, what I imagine you doing or like how you are around me most of the time. I feel like, I don't know. But you're most, is that what the question was? Most defining?
Yeah, most defining though. Why did my brother just text me saying that he listened to the podcast and he said, you say you don't really get along with Libras. I'm an MF in Libra. Well.
Damn him and your mom?
Yeah.
Which brother is that?
Markel.
I knew it. He's annoying.
Yes.
Annoying. Of course he's a Libra.
I think all of them are Libras.
Malik too? When is his birthday?
The 18th.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well.
Wow, it's a Venusian. Hello. Venusian house though. That's nice. I mean, not nice, but.
So your most defining characteristic? I don't know.
I don't feel like
there's nothing that I could just say that one word that I could say that'll define you, or one thing that I could say that defines you.
You're so multifaceted.
Yeah. Well, the fact that you're multifaceted, that's your most defining characteristic.
So basically, I'm just a Gemini through and through. Like, I can see that. Because honestly, I don't even know how I would answer that for myself or for you.
What do you think my major is?
Like in school?
I guess, yeah.
Interior design? Or architecture? Or
No, it's interior design. Interior design era coming soon.
Right. Once we move. Okay. What do you think I should know about myself that perhaps I'm unaware of?
I don't want it to sound like a drag though.
It's fine.
I feel like as a Gemini, right? Or even as like the person that you are, I think that, well, I can say Geminis too. I think that a lot of Geminis really prioritize self-love and like making sure I'm happy or whatever. And I think that sometimes it just, I think that y'all be so involved with self that sometimes other people get overlooked. Not overlooked as in like, but like you really love yourself. And that's a good thing. Like you should. But I think that in order to maintain friendships or to maintain relationships with other people, sometimes like you just got to consider them a little bit more.
People matter that much. No, that's real though. I can see that.
What do you think? Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay, this is a good one. What was your first impression of me?
I think once you actually started talking, I was like, oh, she's pretty funny. She's pretty funny and she's cool. I feel like we had a similar humor, which was nice because I don't feel like I found that a lot, especially at that age in that school. Just nothing but bitches that are dumb as doorknobs. Like, yeah, I think that was it. Like, she's funny and she's cool. We should be friends. I can't keep hanging around these same bitches that I'm hanging around. Please be my friend.
That's cute.
Yeah. Plus, we were next to like, what's the name?
Both of them, right?
Yeah, they were both kind of
Yeah.
out there. Like, they were both kind of out there. Not gonna lie. I guess what can we create together?
The podcast,
Right.
Yay! Who do you think my favorite artist is?
I honestly don't know. We listen to like some weirdos. Is it a little candy face?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Right now, yeah.
Period. Okay, yeah, no, that was the first person I thought of, but I was like, I don't know how much you actually listen
Weirdos. Who do I listen to? I don't.
Coil Ray.
I do not listen to Coil Ray. Don't ever.
No, not weirdos, but it's like I'll be listening to your playlist. And it's just like
Weird music.
not even weird music, just as not music I'm expecting to hear. But I feel like now I kind of have more of an idea of the type of music that you like. Yeah, I feel like it's more it's not super mainstream.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with it. Lil Candy Paint, that song that you showed me was literally like my top
I
5
love
song.
him.
Okay, since think of something that you dislike that most people don't dislike, and on the count of 3, say it out loud.
Think of something that I dislike.
Yeah.
That I don't think that other people do.
Yeah. Something you hate that other people like, I guess.
That other people like or they don't hate.
If you hate it, they either like it or they don't mind it.
Okay. You have yours already?
Oh, I'm doing it too?
It said on the count of 3?
Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. God, literally everything.
I'm trying to narrow it down to 1.
I don't know.
Okay. I'll say mine.
1,
2, 3. Parking
now.
fast. I mean,
what? Parking fast?
I said parking fast. I meant to say parking far.
Oh.
I mean, we talked about this on previous episode, parking far away from the store entrance. Because I just hate it that much, and I feel like it's not really a big deal to people, as you've expressed.
I mean, I feel like most people would park in the closest parking spot, though.
Yeah, but I just notice it a lot more. I just pay more attention to it. If I ride with someone who, like, I've never really rode with before, I'm just watching, like, how close you park to the store entrance, and that'll let me know the type of person you are. And that'll let me know how I need to move. Like, I can't really trust you if you park all the way in the back.
That's real. What are you hiding?
Exactly.
You know, I said going out. I hate going out. Actually, I'm actually starting to like it more. I just need to find the right people. Like, I can't go out with everybody. Like, for instance, I've been thinking about this because Walter, my best friend, is in New York right now. So I'm not going to spend my birthday with him, and I'm very sad because I feel like if I do go out, I have to go out with him or else, like, I won't have fun. Because I feel like he'll know that I literally am, like, so new to this arena. So he'll, like, make sure that I'm, like, engaged and I'm, like, having fun. And it's, like, I mean, even that, because I literally don't know what to do. I'm not, like, super outgoing. People will come up to me, and then, like, I can go from there. But, like, if I'm not getting approached, I'm probably just chilling somewhere. And, like, he likes to dance with me, like... I miss him so much.
I miss him. I miss you, Walter.
So sad.
Come back.
Yeah, it's not the same without you. We need you on this episode. We need you on the episode.
Literally.
Like,
that would be so good.
So messy.
What's the last thing I lied about? I don't really lie to you, though.
I don't know.
There's no need to lie to her.
Probably to one of your boyfriends.
Can we say that? I don't
Why
know. I don't know who's listening.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, to your one
secrets
boyfriend.
out.
To your one boyfriend. I don't know. Whichever one of the week. Yeah, there is no need to lie to me. Like, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't say honestly.
Yeah, I think that probably was the last lie that I told. So, sorry.
Oh no, actually, it wasn't a lie though. It's just you said you weren't gonna do it, and then you did it. About texting.
Oh yeah.
But I think you were drunk.
I was.
Drunk.
I said I wasn't gonna do it, and I did it.
Yeah. Okay, who do you think my favorite artist is?
If not Beyonce, then who your favorite artist is right now?
Yeah.
Is it Raven Monet? No.
You know, she's definitely up there. She hasn't put out an album in like 2 years though.
Oh, okay.
She just put out
There's a person you have in mind? Well, she would be one of them. Raven Monet, Beyonce.
Yeah. Honestly, Beyonce, I love her and her music, but she's not like
Your favorite artist.
I don't listen to her like unless she just put something out, and even then it'll just be like this specific song. Like her genre of music is not my preferred genre, like my favorite genre. She really created her own. Like,
What is my least favorite personality trait in a person? Or actually, it says your least favorite, so I'm gonna just ask you your least favorite personality trait in a person.
I really don't like people that care a lot about like what other people think. Like I don't like when people have to operate their day to day based off of like what's gonna happen to everybody, or like just how everybody else is gonna be affected. And not even saying like, you know, not to give a shit, but it's just like I don't know, like I don't like it when people like, or like you want to act a certain way, or you only want to say certain things because you want to come off a certain way, or you don't want to come off a certain way. Like stand on how you feel, or just be yourself. Like people are always like altering themselves just to like fit in or like appeal to whoever. I don't like that.
At first, I was gonna say I do that because like my social anxiety is so bad sometimes, and it's not even like I want people to like me or I want to change myself to fit into whatever environment that I'm in. I don't do that part though.
Yeah, no. And not even like that. I mean like,
but I do take it into account, like what everybody else is feeling and how everybody else is like.
Yeah, no, you can be like adaptable, and I know how to read a room, but it's like,
but I don't care too much to the point where I'm changing who I am as a person. Like
I have to live my truth. Like, I have to.
No, I'm still the same person.
But even like older ladies, they're like, oh, I can't dye my hair because you know that's for young people. Or like,
I hate that.
My mom is like, you can't go outside in a bonnet because like she's just always worried about how people are gonna perceive you off of first glance. And I feel like if somebody is making that much of a judgment off of me by just looking at me,
they don't need to be around me.
I'm not fucking with this bitch in the first place. Like, that's weird. I hate that.
Period.
Yeah. What about me is the most strange or unfamiliar?
Strange? These questions are so
interesting. I've never thought about a lot of them.
The most strange or unfamiliar. I don't even think about you in that way. Like I don't think anything you do is strange. Yeah, you're perfect. You're perfect.
No, really though, what would constitute as strange though? Like, or even unfamiliar? Like, that is a weird question. I don't know what about you.
I think I'm more strange than you though.
But I don't know what you do that's strange to me.
Right.
Like even when we were high,
let
me tell you, because you were in the other room, me and Trin were in here, and like remember you texted us and you were like, don't come in here for like 30 minutes. And literally for me, I was just like, okay. But I told her that so she didn't go in there, and she was like, oh, like I can't believe she can be in there like all by herself. Like that's crazy. And I'm like, really? Like is it really that crazy? Like I was so confused as to why she was confused. And then like you were on your laptop or whatever. I don't know. She was just like, yeah, she reminds me of this person and that person. And like she wasn't like making it a thing, but she was just like pointing it out. And like as she's pointing it out, I'm realizing that I've never even like realized that. I'm just like, it's I don't know. We're pretty similar, so it's not.
Yeah, I don't think anything. I think I feel the same way about you. Like, I feel like there's definitely maybe things that people will say is strange and unfamiliar about you, but I don't really care. Yeah. Like, it doesn't bother me. Which one of your parents' personality traits do you want to keep or let go of?
I feel like they both have good and bad. Mm-hmm. I honestly feel like I have to catch myself acting like my dad sometimes because he's just so grumpy. Like, he's so grumpy and cantankerous. And I just have to be like, please, like, you can't be acting like that. Mm-hmm. Or just like when people frustrate me, like he used to literally give us the silent treatment. Like, if he's pissed off, we could literally walk up to him. He would be watching TV. And I'll walk up to him and ask him a question, and he would not even look at me. Like, he was just watching the TV, like, and I'll just be like, okay, turn around and go back.
That's kind of traumatizing as a child.
Right, exactly. But I feel like now, like, when people piss me off, I just want to be like, I'm just like, I can't. Even at work, like, them old bitches, they just start egging me on too much, and I just tune them out. Like, I don't even see them anymore. I can't. I just can't. I kind of need to let go of that. Because he's not a help. We can't do that. I can't be acting like that. I would say I would keep some of Barb's traits, only because she's such a people person, and I've just never fucking been a people person. Like, I don't know how you niggas do it. But she's just like everybody likes her. I could talk.
She's so bubbly.
So much shit about her.
Yeah.
And she will meet somebody and they'll be like, oh my God, your mom is so nice. Like, and I'm just like, okay. Like, I don't know.
I think she's just so bubbly and so quirky.
She's a Libra. Like,
and I love it.
They are people. She knows how to like get to you. Like, she can sink her teeth in you. But I don't feel like she uses it for evil either. Like, she's genuinely like, she wants to make friends. Do you think I've ever had my heart broken?
No.
Really?
Maybe, okay, romantically, I don't think you've had your heart broken. Maybe.
No, I definitely have.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me go back and think. Who have you been with romantically? Don't say their real names.
Literally 2 people.
Tired of bleeping it out.
the 2 people.
S and T?
T.
High school.
Girl, no, I counted him. No, D.
Oh, okay.
Like, when we first started talking, D was crazy. Like, he went on some other shit, actually.
Okay, I don't really know a lot about y'all's early relationship. I didn't even know you was in a relationship with him until, like, later.
No, we were just talking for the most of, like, up until we actually got together, I think.
Yeah, I never knew when that whole thing had started anyway. I can't. Like I said, you are so like, you know, I can't, at first it was making me upset, like genuinely upset, because I could not read you at all. Like, and I keep saying that I have a controlling issue, but like, I do think that I have an issue with like, or I used to have a really big issue with knowing how everybody felt around me. And you were like a mystery. Like a mystery. I could not read you. And it's like, we were friends, like we were best friends, but I kind of felt like I didn't know you like that.
That's real.
So
it takes a while for me to open up.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, no. That makes sense though. But it was same, like, it was both of them, obviously, but it was just like a disappointment thing. Like, you know, putting your eggs in the basket. That's the other thing, like, I don't feel like I take people serious enough. So when I do, niggas get to playing with me. Drives me fucking crazy.
I knew that you liked them, and I knew that y'all were like, it was serious, but I didn't think that you were ever in love. Or that's how I perceived it.
I don't think I was ever in love either, but I definitely felt like it.
Oh, okay.
But again, I feel like heartbreak happens a lot. If I wake up, I don't have no weed, my heart is broken, and I want to die, and I just don't want to go on. I don't know. That's so funny though. I mean, I need to talk to somebody. Like, girl, what is going on?
Okay, this is gonna be the last question because we are rolling.
Really, what time is it at?
It's at 45 minutes. Last question. What would you tell your younger self? Girl. What would you tell your younger self, and what have you learned from this lesson? I like this question.
Right? I would tell my younger self to just be like a little bit more confident in my abilities, or just to like be confident in the fact that like you know what you're talking about. I feel like when I was little, I didn't have a lot of outside validation, but I always thought that I was like, oh, like I want to be a singer, pop star, whatever. I could do it. Like I thought I could do it, but I also thought that I needed other people telling me that I could do it. I'll be like, oh, you don't need that shit. These niggas don't know what they're talking about, anyways. And I feel like ever since I started realizing I don't need it, I've just been much happier, flourishing, just doing stuff I actually want to do. And it's like, yeah, you really don't. You really don't, actually. Like, these niggas don't know what they're talking about.
I think it's always like a confident thing sometimes when people are talking about their younger selves. Like, I wish I would have like knew this about myself, and I wish I would have just always knew that it would be okay, or that I was pretty, or that it's always like a confident thing, or I always had the ability.
Right.
That sucks though, because it's like your parents are supposed to be the ones that instill that confidence in you in an early age, so that you have enough energy or juice in you to like keep it alive in yourself. Because I don't think I ever had that either.
No, my parents were not garnering any of my special interests. And I had so many too. Like, just pick one to humor me, please.
I think that was my first heartbreak, actually. Not being able, or like having an interest and not being able to pursue it or do anything about it for any reason. Whether it was like I didn't have the money to do it, or my parent didn't support it, or I thought people would hate it.
Right. No, I don't know, like, my parents, they used to act like they were so miserable when I was younger, because I used to want to be into the arts so bad. It was like either too expensive, nobody had time, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to Carter Academy, which is like a fine arts type of elementary school. And I was so happy. They had like fucking karate classes, singing, piano, all of the instruments. Like, it was the perfect school for me. I was so happy to go there. I was in fucking piano lessons, learning how to play the piano. My mom pulled me out because she was like, this lady's giving you too much homework.
Huh?
Bitch!
Homework, like paper homework? Or
I had to practice the piano.
That was an excuse. Like, that had to
like,
be.
I can't remember if she had to like supervise me, or if like, I can't remember what it was, but she had to like either be around to the point where she was like, I'm not trying to do this.
Right, like,
you're getting pulled out of this class.
Yeah, that's selfish.
And then I was pulled out of the fucking piano class. And now I can't play the piano.
My heart would break. I could have taught you.
And I feel like I would have been good, because I'm so good with my hands. Like, I would have been crazy. Unstoppable.
If you had continued.
Right, if somebody would have gave a fuck.
Yeah.
It is about that.
Let's move on to the next segment.
Lest.
I said lest. Let us move on to the next segment. So we asked you guys to send us questions, and we're just gonna answer some of you guys' burning questions that you just had to know.
Fortunately, some of them are still about Janet, but whatever.
Yeah, I think half the questions are about Janet. Let's get into it.
You don't move on.
Okay, so
which might be ironic coming from us since we just released it. But it's done. It's done. Like,
okay, we're gonna start on Twitter. Someone said, "Who was Janet secretly in love with?" I wouldn't say like in love romantically, but
it's like an obsession type of
obsession.
Like, but
Kaya
and Trin,
both of them,
Kaya and Trin.
And that one girl, her name was Miss. Her name was. Yeah, she was obsessed with her.
She was.
If you guys remember, if you know, you know.
What happened to her?
She just disappeared. She was going through a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of weird because she was like, unpopular opinion. She was kind of weird.
Yeah, wasn't she like older?
She was like in her 20s, I think.
Yeah.
Just talking to all these. Yeah, she had a child.
Supposedly she was like dating a rich dude, right? One time.
Ooh, she was dating. She was okay. Okay. She was dating this actor.
right?
She was dating.
Wait, she was
dating.
It was like the Star Wars movie, though.
Yeah, and he got her pregnant. Oh, okay. Wait, should I say her name?
Wait, we shouldn't say his name either because we don't even know if that's true.
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna say his name, but I'll say her name. Got pregnant. Okay, if I say her name,
Allegedly.
I'm not gonna say her username.
Yeah.
But got pregnant by, and he, like, after she told him she was pregnant, he kind of like ghosted her, and he was like, "You need to kill that baby." Yeah, he was a dick. Supposedly, right. Allegedly, apparently, possibly.
Yeah, she was kind of weird though.
Yeah, and she had, the only reason I know is because I was in that like little circle or that little group. I'm a minor, by the way, so don't come for me. I was in that little group of people who were close with her, and we were on like a private page or whatever, and she would post a lot about her business. But honestly, everybody on that page were minors, I'm not gonna lie. And it would be like really not inappropriate, but just kind of like really traumatic stuff, like a lot of traumatic stuff that's happened there. I'm not gonna repeat
it's probably how her and
else.
Janet got close.
Yeah.
She was eating that shit up.
That's gonna be some good tea for somebody. Okay, so we did get some questions on Instagram too. So somebody commented and said, "Will you both accept my hand in marriage?" I'm just playing. I'm dead serious. Of course.
I'm gonna need a proper proposal, personally. I'd like to
listen. It don't take much for me.
I'd like my nails to be done and my hair, and I'd like a brand new outfit, and then we can talk.
As long as you're sexy and will listen to me talk all day about whatever I want to talk about, and give me money.
Yeah, that's it. I need a cow, actually. I'm over the money. I need cows and mules and shit.
I need a Nissan 370Z. If you're listening to this, a hot pink one. So someone also said, "Who is Janet's brother? Where is Lawrence now? Will y'all have more spam guests on the podcast?" First of all, that was a lot. That could have been 3 separate comments. Okay.
Thank you so much for interacting with the post.
Who is Janet's brother? So Janet's brother's name is Nick.
Yeah. And
he's like a meme rapper.
Yeah, he had a meme page and he started to make music. And it was okay. It wasn't like the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. It wasn't anything legendary though.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. He wasn't really, I don't feel like she just brought him up so often, but honestly he wasn't like a key part in my getting to know her. But I feel like maybe that was just for me.
Yeah. I mean,
because every time she would ask him for money when I was around, he said no. So I didn't reap none of the damn benefits. I don't know what the hell. I never saw him.
He did used to give me weed though. Like whenever he would go out of town, because I used to trip like super bad. He used to go out of town and get like some Top Shelf or something, and I smoked Top Shelf for the first time ever with Janet because it was like his weed or something, and I tripped out super bad. And then I went through my CBD era. He used to always just bring me CBD from whenever he went out of town, so that was nice. Yeah. Now she said, "Where's Lawrence now?" Girl, who knows? Who knows? I heard he be out there voguing in Atlanta.
I don't even know who that man is.
So
voguing in Atlanta?
Yeah, that's all the tea I got on him. And then the last one, will y'all have more spam guests in the podcast?
I don't know about more. Maybe the same ones that we had. Like I definitely have them again. I don't know who else we would bring on here.
Me neither. What would... It just has to make sense.
Yeah,
like,
what we talked about,
yeah. I'm really not... I don't want to say I'm disconnected from that community, but it's come and it's gone. And if it makes sense for us to have another spam guest on the show, then maybe. But probably not. But I'm not just gonna say no.
But I mean, who do you have in mind? Like,
who do you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know who I would have on the show? Avante.
Yes. Yes. Actually,
I love Avante.
Actually, this is an Avante stamp.
Yes, I love him.
So hilarious.
Okay, so we got some more questions. All right, somebody said, what's the most recent show or movie that had a grip on you?
Ooh, Baby Reindeer. That show was so good. So good. Did you watch it?
Mm-mm. It seems really serious.
And it is, but I don't really like serious shows, but I like it a lot. It's fast paced enough for me. And it's also, he does make a lot of jokes. Like, there's comedy in it, which I think helps. But it does have a lot of serious topics. A lot of, like, trigger warning sexual assault. So definitely, be wary, but it's really good.
I think the last show I was into was Suits. The lawyer one.
Bad.
Listen, they got me. They got me bad. It's really good,
so bad they got me too. Right? We both in here watching it.
It was unexpected. I think I was just putting on something random for background music or like background sounds, and I got hooked.
It's cute though.
Mm-hmm. It's not too serious. I think that's what I like about it, and the plot it's good. Somebody said, Makayla, did you fuck Jordy and how was it? I need to know before I make any moves. No. The short answer is no. I did not fuck Jordy. But girl,
go ahead, try it out. Let us know.
let me know. You let me know.
Let us know what it's looking like, so we can all make our rounds.
Right? He's so cute. Right.
And he doesn't talk. Like,
yeah.
You taste it first and get back to me.
I did get a review on him though, so
that's true.
Yeah,
that was different circumstances.
Yeah.
Those were special circumstances.
Under better circumstances.
Yeah, not even gonna.
We're not gonna do too much. Okay, so the cookbook. Somebody said, "Get into the cookbook, please."
What is there to get into? Y'all leave it
y'all. Let us know. I don't have the screenshots. I only needed the strawberry brownie. Because I was
cream cheese sauce too, though, right?
Maybe. But I think I just learned it from her because she used to make it all the time. Yeah, if you have the screenshots,
don't be shy.
Send them over. But she didn't really have no good food on there, right? It was just like eggs and stuff, like brownies and
snacks and shit. I don't know.
That's all I have. That's about it. Those are all the questions. Yeah. Okay, so we did add like a listener support to the podcast. You can donate like 99 cents at the lowest, at the least, a month to support the podcast.
You guys love us, so
don't
be shy.
Open your bag.
Open your purse.
And give me your money. Purse. I'm kidding. That's the end of it. That's it. That's all I have for today. What do you have? I do want to say, though, I am so glad that we're finally done talking about Janet.
Yes.
And this is like a breath of fresh air. I think we were saying the other day that our least performing episode was the one that we did not talk about Janet, but that was my happiest, like...
That was the most fun. Actually, no, so the one with Trin and them, actually, no, honestly, not even. It was fun because they were there.
It was fun, but
the fact that we just had to keep talking about her, like, I was like, oh.
I like the fact that they were doing most of the talking, though.
Yes, that was fun.
I like interviewing.
For us to interview again. Like, that was really fun.
If you guys want to see us interview more people, let us know who you could see us interviewing.
Of course, you're gonna have to blow up the podcast so that people actually want to come on. Yeah. But in due time. Yeah, no, that was really fun though. We're definitely gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. And it was also really anxiety inducing for me. Like every single time we would talk about Janet and I would press publish on the episode, I feel like we would have like completely opposite reactions.
We still are. Like
every time I press publish, I can only imagine in Mackenzie's head. It's like la 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 la. Ooh, another comment. La la la. In my head, you want to know what I was hearing in my head? Heavy metal, like guitar shreds, glass shattering.
You was hearing the instrumental.
Yes, yes, that's what I was hearing in my head.
I don't know. It's exciting. Like, but I'm also so used to being in hiding. That's the other thing too. Like, you have that account, so maybe you're just like over it. But I have never been like in the spotlight. And I feel like I've been convincing myself that I don't want to be, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I do like
you're having a great time. And I love that, though.
But it's
I don't think
fun.
I don't think I've ever seen you this excited about anything. And I love it.
So like press.
I love it.
It's so fun. Like I'm having a blast.
Yeah.
Even with the bullshit, like it's fun. And I just feel like I'm good at it. Even with like working through that with She Who Shall Not Be Named. I was just like reading it, and even when you were saying like you felt like she was being passive aggressive, she probably was. But I was like, I'm just so happy about what I'm doing right now. Like I don't give a fuck. Like even because you kept saying it, I was like, maybe she is like trying to comfort me.
No, she was.
And I just could not even care. Like
that's good though.
I couldn't care. Like I could not care less. Bitch, you're mad.
Yeah.
You're mad. Stay mad.
Stay mad. To the bitch who sent it to her, send her this one. Send her this message.
Send her all of them.
But that is all we have for today. Thank you
so much for tuning in
once
again.
Yes. Yeah. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Earth Signs and Eye Rolls. Y'all know the drill. Leave a comment, leave a like, share the podcast.
Share comment.
Like your comment.
Like we are going to make a TikTok account. TikTok is just so hard to like.
Yeah. Follow us on TikTok at Earth Signs and Eye Rolls. We just made an account.
We did?
I did.
Oh, period.
What else did I have to say to you guys? The engagement, it's been so good.
Oh, yeah.
I love interacting with
Thank
y'all.
y'all for all of the
videos. Actually replying to the little interactions tab and the questions tab, that is so much fun. Yeah, I love it. I love everything about it. But
and don't be shy. Like I want it to be like,
and we're not mean. We are not mean.
Well,
I mean, she's a little crazy, but I'm not
get crazy. You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, I want it to be kind of like a little cult following. Like, and I always think the spam community, like the industry, could have used the spam community so much because the engagement that those accounts used to get versus like regular accounts was crazy. But I feel like that's because there's such a like personal relationship between the followers and the content creator, and I feel like we should have that. Like, and
I don't really see that a lot of. I don't see that with a lot of podcasters.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like, it just feels like I'm giving and you're taking. Like it just feels like an exchange. And
I think it's because a lot of the podcasts now are just like famous people talking. Everybody's like, okay, let me just tune in.
Yeah.
But we're your besties. Like, we want to hear from you.
And interact with y'all.
Yeah,
we're actually going to have...
It'll be more fun that way.
Yeah. One of our segments that we have for the future is calls.
Right.
Like, accepting calls and letting you guys call into the podcast and say whatever you want to say. Ask for advice, whatever. Just leave a message. That's going to be so fun.
It'll be really fun. So, yeah.
Get into it.
Buckle up. Because... it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
But until next time, we will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.